Welcome to my channel. My name is Brian and you're watching The Builder Place. In this video, we are going to be making a pair of self-adjusting hold-down clamps. So let's go to work. I want to make both of the hold-downs out of this one piece of 1/2 inch by 1.5 by 12 inch piece of steel. So I'm just going to cut this or mark this dead center at 6 inches. And that's going to be our cut line when we separate the two halves. Then we're going to start cutting out these notched holes. So we're going to come up 1 inch to get to the center of the one. We'll do that 1 inch from both ends. We'll make it kind of symmetrical. And that's going to be the center mark for the radius. And then for the other side, we're going to come back from the edge. We're going about 2 inches. That will give me the center of the other radius I need to make. Just hold my scribe there. Now from there, since we have 1.5 inch wide stock, we want to put a center mark. So we want to come up 3/4 inch from any of the edges. So we'll come up from this edge 3/4 down, put a mark, mark, and a mark. Put a punch mark here for the center of the radius. And this hole is going to be 1/2 inch diameter, so it's, or if you want to call it a radius, it'd be a 1/4 inch radius, but it's going to be a 1/2 inch because that's the size of my hold down bolts for my mill, and everything is 1/2 inch diameter. So we've got those centers marked. We'll drill these 4 holes, and then we'll just draw lines tangent to those drilled holes, and that'll be where we're going to make the cut. First hole is drilled, so now it's time to go to the next hole. Got that chuck out, so slide this back. I'll get my alignment rod, whatever you want to call it. I call it alignment rod, or I call it probably about everything under the sun. Pointer. Get my center for my hole. Lock it down. Check my alignment, looks good. Take that out. I have whatever size. It seems like this is magnetic. Every time I take this bit out, it's got chips all over it. See how they're all stuck to it? So I drill this pilot out first. Get a little bit of lubricant, cutting fluid at that point. Okay, I'm just going to chuck up from our pilot hole right to the 1/2 inch diameter. Drilled. This will be our final step. We're only doing a 2-step. Put a little bit of cutting fluid on the bit before I start. Put just a little bit more fluid on the bit. And there we got enough. Probably didn't need to put the cutting fluid on there because we were all the way through pretty much. Take this bit out and then we'll slide it down and get the next hole lined up. Let's start marking these ends. This is going to have a full radius on the end, so I'm going to do that now before I do anything else. So that's a 1/4 of an inch in. So let me put this, I'm just gonna use some soapstone to mark that 1/4 inch line. It doesn't, I think that's gonna give me something good enough. I put the 1/4 inch mark on the back side too. That'll give me something to grind down to for the radius. And I'm gonna put, probably won't be able to see this, but a mark down the center this way. I'm just gonna use a scribe. Should be able to see this. So this is going to be completing this 25-degree angle. It's going real easy now. 13, getting close to 14 degrees. It's going to go easily into 25 degrees. To create the slot, I just drew a tangent line to these holes with a piece of soapstone. So I'm just going to cut that with the cutoff wheel, just kind of walk it right down and cut that piece out. I have the slots all made on both pieces, and I checked the bolt and make sure the bolt is going to fit through good. So now just got to cut this thing in half to make the pair. Now I have both halves, or a pair. So now what I need to do is I need to put a chamfer on this bottom edge. So I'm going to come back on this edge. I'm going to come up about somewhere around 7/16 of an inch up, and then the chamfer is going to go down to the middle of here, and then about 7/16 inch up. So let me get this marked. So here's my line coming up, and I need to put a mark there. I need to get this at about a 1/4 of an inch up. To get a line about a 1/4 of an inch up. Got a very good line. I don't have this blued, so I'm not gonna be able to see it very well. That's my 1/4 inch up. Just going to chamfer that out with the grinder. Here's an example how you could use these clamps for holding down. This would be an example for something tall. You'd go this direction, and for something that's short, you'd reverse it. And I didn't tighten these down, just finger tighten, but you tighten that down, and that would, well, on this you'd probably want 2 pieces to support that, but same with over here. But just for example, to show the different heights that these could represent as far as clamping. I completed both of the hold down clamps, so right now I have a pair of self-adjusting hold down clamps. It was a fairly easy project. It didn't take very long, and the video is pretty short too. If you liked this video, consider giving me a thumbs up on it. I'd appreciate that. If you have comments, leave comments, and I'll try to reply back to your comments. If you have been watching my channel and the other videos and see that it's content you'd like to continue to watch, consider subscribing to my channel. I plan to continue making things in the shop. It could be almost anything. There's a long list of things I have planned to do in the shop. That ends this video, but stay tuned. I have a lot of projects that are on my horizon. Thanks for watching.